Yep, that's right. It looks like we're getting to the stage where things are gonna start requiring some netherite. And well, we could go out and mine netherite like normally using TNT and stuff, but I think what we're gonna do instead is use an excavator, so that way I can be lazy and just AFK and wait. That is the plan. Also, let me know, at this point, is it kind of weird that I have started multiple episodes in this series making villager noises? No, with all the times I started an episode by making villager noises, I think they may as well just take over the channel. You know, that's not a bad idea. Let's give it a quick little test run.
Huh. 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 Huh? Huh. Huh. Uh. Uh. No. 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 No.
You know, he actually did really good. Except for the whole dying part. Shame that happened. But you know what? I think there's something to this villager thing and getting them to work on videos for me. Or maybe have a villager do a whole let's play. I don't know. Maybe. But anyway, more importantly, take a look at this hat I found. This looks really cool. I like it. But in all seriousness, I'm gonna go ahead and do some drilling and find the right mineral deposit, as well as jump into a quick little time lapse there and get our excavator all up and ready to go. So let's go ahead and let's jump on into it. Alright, and with that right there, we have officially got everything ready to go, and I've done a bunch of drilling, and well, I found a few different places here that we can set up. I'll be setting up here because, well, this is nice and open, so I don't have to do as much digging, but we do have the mineral deposit we need right there. And we also got this one here, which is a mix of two different mineral deposits, so that's pretty cool. I didn't know that was a thing. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this excavator all set up and ready to go. And there we go, this thing's all ready now, and yeah, nice and easy setup using the projector in case you didn't know what I was using to basically show this here, the hologram kind of thing. It's the projector there. Yeah, everything's ready to go now, and as you may notice, I have this small box thing here. That there is actually our nice, handy, dandy, small, extreme reactor. That's right. Yeah, I'm hoping this thing here will produce enough power for us to actually power this thing, because they do require a lot of energy, so hopefully it'll be enough. Yeah, let's real quickly throw a crate back here so that way we can collect the goodies, and let's power on the generator. So I have a bunch of this stuff here, which I need to put through this little slot here. There we go. Can I put more in? Nice. Yeah, let's power this thing on here. And, okay, he's not mad. That's good. Yeah, that is powered on, and this should start going. Well, isn't this a delightful sound? And this thing seems to be really slow. Is this not producing nearly enough? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's not producing a whole heck of a lot. I may have needed to go bigger. And one slightly bigger reactor later. Looks like all we needed was a bigger reactor. That seems to be doing the job. This thing is running pretty much flawlessly. We're generating quite a bit of power here to power this. 4,000. That's more than enough by the looks of it. It's starting to fill up. Yeah, let's go over here and let's take a look at the profit. What are we getting so far? Yeah, we're getting some ancient debris. We got 10 so far. Now, the thing is I just need enough ancient debris from this thing here, and then I can get my bees to do all the work because bees are OP. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sit here and just AFK for a bit and farm up a bunch of the netherite scraps or whatever there, ancient debris, and I will be back once I've gotten a bunch of it. Alright, so after a short AFKing session, and I do mean short, I think is maybe an hour, maybe less, maybe a little more. I wasn't paying attention, but yeah, this is how much I got. So that is quite a bit. That is a lot of ancient debris. So I'm kind of thinking what I might do, instead of using my bees, I might just keep it the way it is, and hopefully I can set up like a wireless storage thing here, I'm hoping. And maybe a chunk loader as well, so I can keep this thing up and running and stuff, and turn it on and off as I please. But yeah, that's kind of the plan right there. And yeah, don't ask about this hole. I totally did not accidentally right-click my bed and place it down while trying to block myself in. Because if that happened, well, that'd be the second time I almost blew myself up like that. That didn't happen because I learned my lesson the first time. But yeah, we need to go ahead and set up a storage system to connect to this and this thing here so we can feed it fuel. And in order to do that, we're gonna have to set up a network receiver as well as a network transmitter. So I'm hoping these things work between dimensions. I haven't tried it before, so I have no idea. But we're gonna give it a shot and see what happens now that we can make them. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's craft those things up right there, and well, hopefully this will work out. Let's get started. And there we go. Everything's all ready to go. And well, one thing that didn't occur to me until after I crafted everything is probably would have been a good idea to test it in creative first, but oh well, I like to live life on the edge, so what can you do when you're as cool as me? But yeah, in all seriousness, this here is all ready to go now. I have our importers importing and stuff, and the exporters are all exporting. You can see I have this set up for Yellorium to power that. And the cyanite should get pulled out of here, and everything should be pulled out of this, everything that this here digs up. So basically all that's left to do is we just gotta connect it up. So to do that, we need to right click on the network receiver here. Just like that, I believe? No, shift right click probably. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, now that we have that connected, all we gotta do is go back to the overworld, and we need to go ahead and link this up to the network transmitter in the overworld. And then we gotta come back here and hopefully it all works. I'm hoping it's cross-dimensional. So while I'm here, there's actually two things I want to do other than just the transmitter there. The other one is I want to make a pattern basically. I basically want to tell this that in order to craft some ancient debris, I need to have this here, which is just named ancient debris. It'll make sense in a little bit. But that is something I gotta set up. So let's craft the pattern just like that. So input ancient debris miner, output ancient debris. That is what we want. And yeah, that'll make sense in a bit. And then the last thing we gotta do, obviously, is just place the transmitter right here and throw in the network card. And now everything should be ready to go. So let's go ahead. Let's jump back into the nether. Fingers crossed, let's hope this works. Not gonna lie, my heart kinda skipped a beat there. I came to the nether and it wasn't working. But I went ahead and I set up a chunk loader in the overworld, and now it's working perfectly fine. Thank goodness for chunk loaders, am I right? Yeah, now with this here set up, everything should, yeah, this here, the cyanite's gone now, and this should actually be, well, actually now thinking about it, yeah, so I don't have Yellorium in there, but if I do, I think I had some in here. Now, theoretically, this should all start going in there, right? Yeah, it's starting to drain out and starting to go in there. Good. So that's all connected. And anything we get from back here should also go into the system. Yeah, that is pretty awesome. But there is one more thing that we gotta do here. Now you see, I'm really lazy, and I don't want to come back here if I need more ancient debris just to turn all of this back on again. So I need to set something up to basically switch these on and off from back in the overworld. And to start off with doing that, well, the first thing we gotta do is we need to put down a chunk loader. Now, thankfully, I accidentally fit all of this inside of one chunk, so that is already pretty awesome. You run around back here, it's literally just at the chunk border there, so yeah, all good to go there. Now, the second thing that we gotta do here is, well, we gotta set up the crafter here. Now, the reason for that is basically using the crafter and the pattern here. We can send an item over here and then detect different items in the container and basically make it so we can detect a signal to turn everything on and off. Yeah, let me set that up real quick and I'll show you. So this right here is the basic setup. It's really simple. Basically, when you craft something, it'll put the item into the dropper here. This here will detect it. It'll get shot out because of this redstone signal here, and it'll go into the crate, into the hopper, back into the system. And because of the signal, this here will basically shoot this block here up there and turn the signal here on. So let me show you how it works basically. So to demonstrate how it works, as you can see, there is a crafting recipe jumping around in there. Let's make that a little easier to click. So I can tell it to craft just one of these here basically, and when I start it, as you can see, it clicked, and then this here is now powered. Now if I go to craft it again, so I can like turn it on and off, I start that, and this is now off. Yeah, super simple system. That is really handy. Hopefully I can use this from in the overworld as well. And there we go. Everything should be all hooked up and ready to go. It should all work, hopefully. All we gotta do now is go back into the overworld and test and see if it works from the other dimension. I think it should since we do have the chunks loaded, but may as well go back and check. One failed attempt later. Alright, so it was kind of working at first there, but I found out that I completely did this wrong. Power turns the excavator off, so I gone ahead and reversed it there. Now it should all be working. It was kind of working before there, but now it should definitely be working. So let's jump back on over to the overworld and let's give it an actual test. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's give this thing a test. Let's craft one of these up. Let's start it up, and we should see this starting. Yeah, as you've seen, this went away and came back. Now it should be turning on, if it's all working. Yeah, there we go. It went up by 1. It's a bit slow, that is for sure. So it kind of looks like we were just getting unlucky with it mining stuff up there a second ago. So by the looks of it, it is now working. We were just, yeah, getting a little unlucky with the ancient debris being mined up there. But yeah, it just did like 4 or 5 in a row there. So I would say it's all good to go. But now that I'm recording again, it doesn't want to mine up any. It's a little bit shy. The shy excavator. Yeah, definitely working now. It's been probably around 5 minutes, a little under that, and we're almost up to a stack now. So yeah, all working, all good to go. But there's one last thing we gotta do to finish it all off here today. We need to smelt this stuff up, and right now the best way that I can do that is, well, we gotta bring it all the way over to the arc furnace. And thankfully with the arc furnace here, we actually have a thing already set up for it right here, which we used to use for all the ores, but we don't use it for that anymore. I instead basically smelt it with this stuff here, all the ores and stuff, the grit. Sadly, I don't think I can do it with the ancient debris. I didn't see it in the recipe. But we can go ahead and do that, and now this will start smelting it up for us. I'm kind of worried here because basically, as you can see, ancient debris takes a lot of power to smelt up, though it is rather quick by the looks of it, so we should be fine and it should be able to keep up. Since we had a bunch built up there, that's kind of why it's all filled up right now, but by the looks of it, it should keep up. I can confirm it definitely keeps up. Yeah, with that there, all up and working and ready to go, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button. That is going to be it for today. So thanks for watching and hope to see you next time. Till then, have fun everyone.